Hey guys, me Dave. It's 3/14/2023, so it's Tuesday night. So I thought I'd do a video. I didn't do a video last night. I mean, really I could talk about this stuff for hours and hours and hours and go over what I'm going through, go through the program and all this stuff. But I just little bits and pieces. I do short videos. I don't sit there and talk for an hour, hour and a half, and bore people to death. So it's been a busy week. Yesterday, I ran around, did errands and all that stuff, and today, our washer died, so we got a new washer today. The guys came, brought it, and they had to take off the door and everything else to get the washer. They did it in 25 minutes. I mean, it was done. Really good guys. Best Buy. We bought it at Best Buy, Maytag, and good washer and stuff. So, and then nothing's going on tomorrow, but Thursday, I got to take Tanner in for his nails, and then Friday Max goes in to get a bath, so I have to take him in on Friday. So we're kind of, it's been a busy week. It's going to be a busy week. So something going on almost every day. What does that have to do with targeting? Well, you're still being targeted on top of it. They don't care what you have going on. They will monitor you. They will get everyone involved. They will get when I go to the vet on Thursday, they will get those girls involved. Those girls are involved. There's a cute blonde there that shows her butt off and shows her body off and everything else. Very attractive, and that's something they do. They have people in there that have appointments, and they're in there showing their butt off and their boobs off and everything else. It's something they do in this program. Something they do in my program anyway. It's women, women, women all the time. When I got V2K, they said, we want you thinking about sex all the time. We want you thinking about sex all the time. And it's not you thinking that way. It's not you thinking that way. But they will show you attractive women wearing skimpy clothes and showing their butt off and their boobs off and all this stuff, and they will do it. They will do it for money. It's really amazing. And if you're new to my channel, I'm a TI. I'm a targeted individual, and they pay people to perp us, and they pay people to, well, look up remote neural monitoring on Google and read the patents and read what they can do. Maybe it'll explain it better. But we are being tortured. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of us around the world being tortured with the same weapons that the diplomats are being hit with. Yeah, they say they're mystery weapons, but they've been around for 70 years, 60, 70 years, The government is doing a cover-up on these weapons, directed energy weapons, pulse microwave weapons, as they call it on the news. And so if you're new to my channel, do some research before you judge me and call me mentally ill and all this stuff. I don't have mental illness. I'm going to be 50 years old in a couple months, and I never had mental illness in my life, and and stuff. And that's what they do. They call us crazy. They're calling the government workers crazy. Oh, they're delusional and stuff. Oh my God, there's existing medical conditions, and all stuff. It's a big cover-up. Big government cover-up. So that's what's going on with me, you guys. It's a busy week. There's lots going on this week, but they still hit us. They get everyone involved. It has to be controlled. Usually they give the perps voice to skull, voice to God weapons, voice to God weapons, and they get everyone involved. If you go to the liquor store, if you go to the dog grooming place, if you go to the vet's office, they will get everyone involved. What do I mean by that? If you're new to my channel, well, I don't know how many, if I have any non-TIs that watch me or whatever, but they validate their technology. They trigger you. They validate their technology. In my program, they bang. They bang, you know. So they'll show their butt off, and if you look at their butt, they'll bang. You know, I mean, it's something they do in my program, you know, and stuff. And people have no problem showing their stuff off to me in this program. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So, don't mind my room. It looks like a mess. But so that's what's going on with me, you guys. You know, I'm still going through it. They haven't let up since I went to the hospital. They haven't let up, and thank God I went to the hospital, because they wouldn't have found this problem with my esophagus if I didn't go to the hospital. You know, now I have to, because of them hitting me with direct energy weapons. They have complete control over my central nervous system, and they were burning my esophagus, the insides of my body, you know, causing medical issues. Now I have to go in next month and have a scope put down my throat all the way to my stomach, and make sure I don't have cancer or pre-cancer cells, as they put it. You know, they're going to do a biopsy and everything else, and then they're going to give me medication to fix the problem I have, because I'm so out of breath all the time. You know, I went out last night. My sister came down. We had tons of snow. My sister came down. I'll shovel. I felt so bad. I went out there and shoveled as much as I could. I was so out of breath. I had to lay on the bed. I was so out of breath. I had to lay on the bed. You know, I had to lay down for a while. I was so out of breath. I felt it in the middle of my chest. In the middle of my chest. Is that them, or is it my esophagus causing all these problems? They said my heart is fine. My heart is fine. It's not enlarged. It's not, you know, there's nothing wrong with my heart. They said, oh, it's not your heart, but your esophagus is inflamed because they're hitting my esophagus with these weapons. You know, now they cause medical issues. You know, I've been in the program since 2014, but I've been in the program my whole life. But overt, it's been 2014. And they got so many medical issues for me that it's unreal. You know, are they trying to take me down? Is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to take me down? Well, they're doing a good job of it, if they are trying, because they almost killed me a few times. You know, they made my heart beat so far to my chest I couldn't catch my breath, you know. That's what these people do. They're killers, you guys. They're killers. So if anybody new is to my channel, we're being tortured. Thousands, tens of thousands of people around the world are being tortured with these weapons. Directed energy weapons, pulse microwave weapons. It's all over the news. Diplomats are being hit the same way. They're hitting their pets and everything else, their kids, everything else. You know, I wish people would wake up and try to put a stop to this, help us out a little bit. You know, I wish the general public would help us out a little bit. They're too involved in their own life, you know, and that's the problem. You know, we could have an army of millions of people behind us, but they're too involved with their own lives. Then they would have to listen to us. The government would have to listen to us then. You know, if we had 100,000 people in front of the White House, they'd have to listen to us. Right now, we don't have any backup. We don't have any people to support us. You know, they're too quick to call us mentally ill. You know, and it's really sick. It's really sick. People in America are being tortured. People in Europe are being tortured. People in Australia are being tortured. You know, people all over the place are being tortured. You know, Russia, even Russia, people are being tortured in this program. You know, it's unreal. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm kind of babbling. I'm sorry for that, you guys. So it's been a busy week. Tomorrow's nothing going on, which is good. You know, like I say, we got a dryer. I gotta take Tanner to the vet. I gotta take Max to the hair groomers on Friday, and it's just been a busy week. And they're still hitting me, monitoring. They get everyone involved where I go. You know, if I go to the store, they get them involved and all this stuff, and that's what they do. You know, they get them involved. You know, it's already worked out. They get them involved. They get everyone involved. The clerks, everyone. You know, perps, whatever. So it has to be controlled environment. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. I'm sorry. So I hope you guys are doing well out there, hanging in there. You know, we're not getting a break. They got a lot of money from somewhere. We're not getting a break. And I don't know where the money's coming from, but we're not getting a break this time. You know, sometimes when we go to the hospital and all this stuff, it stops. Not this time. Uh, they got a lot of money from somewhere, millions, and they're not letting up on us. So we'll see what happens. This group out there that's hitting dip mats and everything else, we'll see what happens this summer. It's going to be an interesting summer. We're either going to get hit really hard this summer. I hate to say it, but we might get hit super hard this summer. You know, where it's overwhelming and everything else. But we'll see what happens. Maybe this group up here will start hitting our perps. You never know. You don't know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable. You know. So I'm gonna cut this off. You guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later.